Welcome to RadioOnFire.com, home of the Diamond K Show. And now for your urban news and entertainment report. Here's your host, Diamond K.
RadioOnFire.com, Shot97.com. Thank you for joining me. I go by the name of Diamond K. And, here on the show, I talk about a lot of things. I talk about entertainment. I talk about politics. I talk about whatever is going on in the news, whatever I'm feeling at the moment, and what's on the minds of many people across the country is the unrest that is going on and the problems between the police and the urban community, Black, Latino, inner city people. The deaths that have happened at the hands of the police. Some of the liberals are saying, conservatives, I mean, everybody they have problems with the way that the grand juries have been not doing their job properly and coming down with indictments. Across the board, there are people on both sides that think that the grand jury did the right thing. But I think as a whole, we have to start questioning what's going on. Now, the grand jury is a tool that is being used to protect guilty people. And let's talk a little bit about what a grand jury is. Now, Wikipedia says that a grand jury is a legal body that is empowered to conduct official proceedings to investigate potential criminal conduct and to determine whether criminal charges should be brought. Now, when you read that statement there, I don't understand how you can have a case like what happened to Eric Garner at the hands of the police. Now, a Staten Island grand jury cleared the police officer on Wednesday of the chokehold death of Eric Garner during his caught on video arrest for peddling, check this out, loose cigarettes. Okay? Now, this guy was not killed over the cigarettes. He was killed because of the blatant disregard for his life and proper police procedures by the officers, plural. Not just the one who choked him and killed him, but the others as well. If we did not have the video footage, it wouldn't even gotten this far. Okay, we had the video footage and still you come up with no indictment. That is just mind-boggling. Now, a lot of people make excuses in the Trayvon Martin's death. There was no video. In Mike Brown's death, there was no video. There was conflicting testimonies. But in the Eric Garner case where there is video, how can it still be refuted that, what happened? When you look at somebody like Rodney King, where there was video and they still thought they had reasonable doubt. Now, that was a grainy video, but, that was several years ago. Now, the video in the Eric Garner case is clear enough for you to see exactly what is going on. But the grand jury voted a no bill and dismissed all potential charges against the officer, who has expressed some remorse. But here's the thing. The words that you're saying don't match the actions that we saw. You were trying to kill him. A chokehold is to cut off oxygen. And when the man is saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, that's just so chilling and so disturbing. At that point, the officer should have released, but he didn't. He kept the hold on, other officers holding the guy's arms behind them. There are several points in times where they could have cuffed the guy if that's what they wanted to do, but they didn't do it. And what is so I mean, I don't even have the words for it. But what is so disturbing about this whole situation is that the chokehold that was used is not something that the New York police are supposed to be, using against the civilians. They're not supposed to be doing that. These officers were not in fear for their life, so they didn't shoot him. But they took him down, and across this country, which is the greatest country in the world, we have protests going on.
Radio on Fire is a digital network covering breaking news, sports, and entertainment. Check out our daily programs, articles, and all types of exclusive urban content right now at radioonfire.com.